Hello everyone, my name is Imdadul Haq and this is my weekly journal. As for this week's journal, at first let me start with the visiting of BD. Last Monday we had a meeting with the chairman of BD and he provided us with some very important information about the project that we are doing. So now we are even more specific about the project that we are doing, and obviously the project is about the AWD or alternate wetting and drying technology that they are using currently. At first, we were working for every different kind of rice types, but now we specified it to one category, and that is boro, because boro was usually planted during winter season. So irrigation is very important for boro, and that is why AWD is a perfect device that will help monitor the irrigation system for boro during winter season. The chairman of BD give us a proper information about the device that we are currently working on. He gives us statistics and information that will help us while we are building the project. He also provided some requirements that they want to see within this device that we will provide them in near future. After having a successful meeting with the head of BD, we went to field study, and by going to the field we watched so many technologies that the scientists of BD are already using to improve the production of rice and observing the behavior of different types of rice. They showed us some of the technologies such as the solar panel that they are using currently to provide electricity, which will eventually run the motor of the field and irrigate the paddy field. I also get to see the greenhouse emission measurement device which the scientists from BD are using to measure how much greenhouse gas the trees are absorbing, and in return how much they are releasing, and analyzing it they are bringing the information which helps them to understand whether growing rice can increase the greenhouse emission or decrease it. At the time of our departure, we request the scientist from BD to provide us with some paper that are related to AWD or alternate wetting and drying system, and so they provided us some paper, and I am currently studying on 3 to 4 papers that they provided us, such as economics of alternate wetting and drying method for irrigation, the effects of alternate wetting and drying irrigation for boro rice in Bangladesh, effects of alternate wetting and drying on rice farm in Bohol, Philippines, promoting alternative wetting and drying method in Kustia, and refinements of alternate wetting and drying irrigation for rice cultivation. And that is all for my weekly journal. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ruhina Akhtar and I am from group B4. This is week 8. In this week, we had a meeting with our mentor Muhammad Mamunilai sir, and he suggested us to work on Proteus and show the distance measurement using ultrasonic sensor. For this, our first task is to do distance measurement using ultrasonic sensor. I download and install the Proteus software and Arduino library 2 weeks ago. In Proteus, to click P option, I can add some components. Here are the components: Arduino, ultrasonic sensor, LCD display. The LCD display is used as a output where the distance is shown here. Simulate the code in Arduino and upload the hex code to the microcontroller. In our meeting with the researcher, we know that in our project we are using AWD method. AWD means alternate wetting and drying. AWD tool is a single device has been designed to observe water level in rice field for deciding the time of irrigation. Some papers, those already successfully work with AWD, such as Economics of AWD, Method of Irrigation, Refinement of Alternate Wetting and Drying Irrigation, Method for Rice Cultivation, Promoting Alternate Wetting and Drying Method in Selected Location at Satar Upazila of Kustia, This is my weekly progress video. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad Ashraful Alam. This is my weekly journal video. This is week 8. Our project name is Smart Irrigation Control System for BD. Last Monday, we had a meeting with the chairman of BD. He provided us some important information about our project and irrigation system. At first, we are working for every different types of rice, but after the meeting, we select only one rice type. The Boro rice usually planted in winter season and the irrigation is very important. The chairman of BD provided some important paper. In this week, I read 3 papers from this important paper. The first one is effect of AWD irrigation for Boro rice cultivation in Bangladesh. Second one is effects of AWD on rice farming in Bohol, Philippines. And third one is refinement of AWD irrigation method for rice cultivation. In this week, me and Imdadul Haq also work with the measurement part of our project. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Asiful Hassan from Group B4. I am working on a project which is a smart irrigation control system for Bangladesh Rice Research Institute. Last week our team visited BD and gathered information about our project. At first we are working on different type of rice types and now we are specified it in one category which is Boro rice. They provide us some paper for gather knowledge. Now I am currently studying on promoting alternative wetting and drying method in selected location at Sodor Upazila of Kustia, water saving technologies for rice production in the Asia region. Last week I had a meeting with honorable mentor and had an assignment on communication module also. I and Nabil Ahmed Haq tried to make communication module using NRF24L01 but failed to communicate between two devices. Now we are trying to detect problem in transmitter and receiver module. This is my weekly journal. Thank you everyone.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Sadia Afrin Nova from Group B4 and this is my weekly journal. This is our 8th week. We are working on our assigned project name, the Smart Irrigation Control System for Bangladesh Rice Research Institute. In last Monday, we were visiting Bangladesh Rice Research Institute and had meeting with honorable researcher of there. We get a clear idea about project and we gain lots of knowledge about irrigation system. After that, we had meeting with Mamun Ilahi sir. Sir suggests us to work on Proteus and show the distance measurement using ultrasonic sensor. For this, our first task is to do distance measurement using ultrasonic sensor. I download and install the Proteus software and Arduino library. In Proteus, click P option. I can add some component. Those are Arduino, ultrasonic sensor, and LCD display. The LCD display is used as a output where the distance is shown. Simulate the hex code and simulate the code in Arduino. Simulate the code in Arduino and upload the hex code to the microcontroller. We successfully do that. Now the AWD method. In our meeting with the researcher of Bangladesh Rice Research Institute, we came up to know that in our project we are using AWD method. AWD means alternate wetting and drying. We also collect some paper. AWD means alternate wetting and drying. Basically, AWD tool is a single device has been designed to observe water level in rice field for deciding the time of irrigation. The benefit of this method is it can save 25% of irrigation water and 30% fuel cost, and it also saved about 4 to 5 times irrigation compared to others. We also collect some paper, those already successfully worked with AWD method. Those are economics of AWD method of irrigation, evidence from farm level study. And another one is promoting AWD method in selected location at Shobar Upazila of Kushtia, and so on.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Nabil Ahmed Haq from Group B4. I'm working on a smart irrigation system for Bangladesh Rice Research Institute. Last week I went to Bangladesh Rice Research Institute, Gazipur with other team members. In BRRI, we had our first official meeting with BRRI scientists and had official agreement of collaboration of the project. I got brief discussion about the project. We had listened project requirements from them. I also got knowledge about the paddy life cycle, rice production, and especially for Boro rice. We also had a field tour for knowledge about rice production practically. Last week I also worked on communication module. I tried to transmit and receive signals between two RF module, but I failed to communicate between them. I don't know where is the problem is. I'm trying to find out the problem. Thank you. This was my weekly journal.